So E3 is about to wind down. Pretty much a week of tons and tons and tons of games. In fact, there were so many games that were released that trying to cover them all is quite insane. And honestly, probably not every one of them is going to be the game you're going to go, wow, this is so awesome. But we've narrowed it down to what we feel are like pretty much the top 10, whether it be PC or console. We weren't going to have any prejudice. We're just going to bring you guys what we think are those top games from E3. So let's start off right off the bat with the Nintendo Switch. So first up, we have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Nintendo Switch, and they're bringing characters over from Metal Gear Solid. So you're going to see not only all your favorites, Zelda and all the rest, which is kind of how that game is. This game's pretty much a fighter game that involves all of your characters from the Nintendo universe. So anybody that you knew that was in the Nintendo universe that you were a fan of, no matter who it was, Pikachu, whoever, even all kinds of other crazy characters, they're just all going to be inside of this game. And now you're going to get Ryu and Snake from Metal Gear Solid as well. And while we're talking about the Switch, currently, even right now, you can get Fortnite. So those fans out there who love Fortnite, you can jump on that. And there's also a game called Mario Party coming out. Now, Mario Party, what does that involve? A bunch of mushrooms? But anyways, that's what's going on that frontier. So you guys out there who like the Nintendo Switch, these are some of the top things that are coming for that platform. I know most of you guys out there are like PC guys, but for you guys out there who still, dabble in the console stuff, even though honestly, in my opinion, most of the Nintendo stuff is kind of kitty, still, these are some pretty cool games for that platform. So next up, a game from Sony for the PlayStation 4 called Death Stranding, and this has Norman Reedus in it, the guy from all kinds of movies, including The Walking Dead. Let's check it out. Now, Death Stranding is kind of a really trippy game. It kind of looks like a third-person RPG. It's got disappearing monsters. All in all, from what I've seen, for the PS4, this is definitely one weird game. So if you like weird and you like different, you may really want to check out this game, Death Stranding. Now, like I said, it features Norman Reedus. There's a new trailer and a gameplay footage for you guys to check out. So if you guys are into this type of game and you own a PS4, you should definitely check it out because this is actually one of the coolest games at E3 this year. Now this next one, there's not a whole lot of information about it, but it looks really cool. Features a brand new slip space engine for doing its graphics rendering and all that stuff. Now, this game is Halo Infinite. Now, I know fans of Halo out there are like, heck yeah, some more Halo, let's get it on. Because let's just face it, that game's been around a long time. It's like almost one of the OG titles on the newer Xbox themes, and it's been a really great game to play. Now, even though there's not too much information about release dates or any of that kind of stuff, the trailer does look really cool. So if you're totally into your Xbox One and you're looking for a new game and you're a fan of Halo, well, when Halo Infinite probably hits the streets, you'll probably be buying it. Next up, once again on the PlayStation 4 is Ghost of Tsushima. Now, the Mongols invade in 1294 and you're going to play as a samurai. Now, who doesn't like to play as a samurai? Let's just be honest. How many people out there can honestly say to yourself, I'll pass on being a samurai? Because when I think about playing as a samurai, I want to get out my sword and I want to chop me some stuff up. So let's just face it. The game trailer on this looks amazing. You've got to see it. And this game is going to be really cool. Because like I said, any chance that I can get to play a samurai, get to swing around a sword and cut some stuff up, I'm totally down with it. There's also actually a really trippy Batman movie out for you guys who just like fringe things that features Batman as a samurai. So it's pretty crazy. You guys ever get a chance to check that out, you should check it out. So when this new game comes out, I'm gonna be playing it because I want to play a samurai. And let's just face it, the Mongols, they were some badass dudes. That was Khan and his gang, you know what I mean? And they could be ruling the world now, and maybe we can too. But check out the trailer because this thing looks like it's gonna be pretty awesome and a lot of fun. Now this next guy, I know everybody at E3 and all of you know him as well, and that is Spider-Man. That's right. The web slinger, the one and only, who in some versions is the ultimate and other versions he's just Spider-Man. But either way, you guys all know who Spider-Man is. Now there's a brand new Spider-Man game coming out for the PS4 as well. In fact, There are so many, actually, honestly, more console games than PC games. It's mind-boggling, but don't worry, we're getting to the PC games pretty soon. But real quick, though, let's check out some game footage and let's see this game, because honestly, this set's supposed to be set 8 years in the future of his origin story, and he's fighting all kinds of new villains and old ones as well. You're going to see villains such as Electro, Rhino, Scorpion, Vulture, and Mr. Negative. That guy really needs to change his attitude. Now, this game will be available on September 7th, so for you fans of Spider-Man who have a PS4 and want to get into some web-slinging action, keep your eyes open for the new Spider-Man game. Love it or hate it, Assassin's Creed is one very popular game due to its awesome gameplay, all of its spying and the cool things you can do in the game, plus the extremely nice graphics that are always accompanied in the game. In fact, they've even made a movie. The movie wasn't all that great, but hey, the game series really kicks butt, and now we're getting a brand new game, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That's right, Odyssey, coming out October 5th for the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and for the PC. That's right, all the way across the board. Now check it out. You're gonna play as an outlaw Spartan in the days of Greece. So this is going to be really, really crazy stuff. Now, you guys all know this. This is probably going to be kind of like, almost like 300 themed. At least I'm hoping so, since you're in ancient Greece and you play as a outlaw Spartan, it should be really crazy stuff. I mean, personally, this is one of the games I'm looking forward to. I mean, I'll probably play it on my Xbox and on my PC because, to be honest with you, with this kind of game, the controller for me is a little bit easier. Now, when it comes to racing in these kind of games, I love my controller. First-person shooters gotta be on my PC. I'm a little bit old school, but either way, this game's coming out October 5th. So if you guys love Assassin's Creed like I do, well then Odyssey is probably going to be a game you're going to want to play. Now, number 7 on our top 10 is from the makers of Doom. Now, this is Doom Eternal. Now, if you guys don't know what Doom is, Doom was pretty much like the OG game of moving forward in a game, killing stuff, and going around blowing up stuff. It was one of the seriously OG games. Now, they're claiming with Doom Eternal that not only will this game look good, but it'll have twice the demons of the other version. So if you love, going around and just blasting the crap out of stuff, and this is your style of game, then you will obviously love Doom Eternal. More monsters, more guns, more boom, more bang, more death, all for your buck. So get the most deaths for your buck with Doom Eternal. No, I'm just kidding, that sounds pretty funny. But if you're a fan of Doom, you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what the game's all about. Obviously, this is going to be probably PC and probably every other title as well, so they can jack as much money out of the fans as possible. But when this game hits, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people will buy it. So you guys know the genre, you know the series, you know what this game is like. If you're a fan of this series, then you know what you're getting into. It's just supposed to look better and have more monsters. And hey, Fallout is in itself a very unique game because it started out as one type of game, and through all kinds of different iterations of it, it's changed to something completely different. Now, the new game that's coming out is supposed to be set in the era before any of the other Fallout games have come out. So it's supposed to be basically back in time. So maybe it'll be like, set in 2102 or 2076. I'm thinking since it's Fallout 76 is the name of the game, that maybe, you're going to start out in 2076. So if you're listening out there, game developers, that would be a cool thing. Wink, 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 wink. Yeah, so, 2076, based in 2076. Maybe they'll even have vans like they had in 1976. Big ass vans with the windows. Whoa, get it on, man. No, but just kidding. But check it out. If you're a fan of Fallout, you guys know what goes on in the game. You go around, you search for things, you build up your weapons, you build up your character, and then you go out and you destroy and you take things and bring them over to your side of things. So obviously this game is going to be the same type of game. I'm thinking there wasn't a whole lot of information about it. I do know that on November 14th it's coming out for every platform, so whether it be Xbox, PlayStation 4, or the PC, you'll be able to get your hands on this game and play it. I know I definitely want to check it out. I played all the rest of them, so why not just keep going? That's what I say. So if you're a fan of the series, you guys know what it is. Hey, on November 14th, you guys will be able to get that game. So there's nice game footage. The game looks really nice. Not too much totally different than the prior stuff, but hey, it's going to definitely be an interesting version of the game. Now, number 9 of our top 10 is called Gears, which I thought maybe the script was wrong, but no, they've removed of War. So it's Gears of War, but now changed to just Gears 5. Why they're doing this, I don't know, but it's coming in 2019. So for you fans of the game, in 2019, you'll be able to get this game. It's obviously going to be for Xbox One and presumably for the PC as well, since that's usually how it goes. They also have a couple of games that are going to be released for the mobile app. One of them, the Tactics version, one of them was like something pop, but either way, for the mobile environment, you guys will be able to get a couple different games for your mobile phone as well. So if you are, for your mobile world as well, you can get that all out there. Mobile world as well, mobile world, I'll sell it 5 times in a row. But anyway, so for guys who like your mobile games, you'll be able to get that on there as well. But for other fans who love Gears of War, love the strategy of that, love all the characters, well, in 2019, there'll be a new version of it coming out. So we'll be able to get our hot hands on it and play that game. Now, number 10 is by the company CD Projekt Red, and this game is Cyberpunk 2077. Now, these are from the same guys who brought you The Witcher 3, and obviously it's going to be in this giant world where you go around killing, collecting things, RPG style. It's going to be available for every platform, but honestly, the trailer for this game just looks amazing. All kinds of robots, neon. I mean, this is going to be one of those games, obviously, that you're either going to get totally immersed and sucked into, or it's just not your style. Now, me personally, this game looks like candy, and I want to eat it right now. I want to munch it down. It'll probably give me a diabetic coma, but still, this thing looks totally awesome. In fact, even though it's number 10, I have to say, though, for the PC realm of stuff, Cyberpunk 2077 is looking to be one badass game, and I can't wait till it gets here to be able to play it and test it out on all of our computers here and see how that baby runs. So there you guys have it. The top 10, what I feel are the most killer releases right now coming from E3. Obviously, there are a lot more out there in the gaming universe, because let's just face it, E3's all about gaming. NVIDIA had some brand new footage that they released for Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I don't know if you guys have seen that. If you guys would like to see it on the channel, please leave a comment below and say, yeah, we want to see the footage. You may have seen it somewhere else. It may be new footage. I'm not exactly sure what the PR version is being passed around is, but I can obviously get my hands on it. Now, like usual, we'll have a link down below for every one of the trailers for the games that we talked about today. So if you guys want to check out those game trailers and just get the eye candy going and get your appetite wet for the new games, well, here is your way to do it. I'm Elric. You've been watching Tech of Tomorrow. We'll see you guys back here on the channel.